2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. ABC is out there with Cam Thomas. Then it's Williams. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Porter in at the 4 slot. And for the Wizards, Corey Kispert is out there with McCollum. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Sarr. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Should be a lot of great ball movement tonight, RJ. These teams love sharing the wealth out there.
And you gotta love it, Kevin. As a player, it's always great to see a team functioning as a unit. Fans love to see everyone get involved.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Bagley. Now Sarr. Goes up with it again. And he sinks the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here is Thomas. And he drives in. And Thomas with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Middleton following the bucket by the Nets. He dishes it to Kispert. Shot clock at 6. And it's McCollum off the drive. Basket good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Thomas. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Washington out in front, up by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Wilson, sharp out there with Big Dog, and it's ABC, and it's man in at the 2-guard spot. Carrington, that's good. Carrington's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Traore. Now, man, the pass to Sharp. Outside Wilson. Back to Sharp. The Nets need to get a shot off here. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for
Solid
the Nets.
work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And the first one drops. So for the Nets, Michael Porter comes in for Sharp, and it's Williams in for Wilson. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
With 1 on the clock, that one's not going to go. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Wizards lead by 1. Going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. They were... And that'll do it for...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've got Bagley. McCollum is out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Sarr in at the power forward position. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Here's Claxton. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's McCollum. And too long on the shot.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. A really good way to get your first points of the half with a rugged play on the backboard.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. So for the Nets, Big Dog is checked in for Porter. Man subbed in for ABC.
At the line for the Wizards, Marvin Bagley III. 1 shot.
Free throws off from Bagley. Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
5 to shoot. And it's good off the back rim and in. Thomas got his second basket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Carrington. And the rejection by Claxton. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Wizards up 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Michael Porter's out there with Sharp. And it's ABC. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Wilson in at the small forward position.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Timeout called the Nets. They're down by 3. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wizards making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in to Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Wizards with possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. Offensive rebound. Pass to Whitmore. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Good!
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Timeout called the Nets.
Timeout.
They're behind by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Alex Sarr.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
First personal foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this
Timeout on the
situation.
floor.
Washington calls timeout. They're in front by 3. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Make some noise!
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for Washington.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Calm and cool, and his free throws put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game up.
Launches a 3. It's in.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.